All right. Well, not going to be a very interesting decision here. We have Elspeth Conquers Death, which is super powerful card. Um, Traveler's Amulet, nice card in that it keeps you open. Altar pretty much does the same thing. Anax, I think, is the second most powerful card. Thirst is decent. These cards are good too. Omen is okay. Time to look for anyone I might recognize. Oh, there's Opa in the queue. But yeah, easy Elspeth Conquers Death here. Okay, now this pack. Moorland Drifter is fine. This card I think is not very good. Convicted Killer, does it have any abilities as a 4/4? No. So this pack is like totally whatever. Could just take the Warped Landscape as some kind of clunky fixing. If I want to get cute, I could take the Twins of Mauer Estate. I don't think Delirium is that easy to get necessarily. This is such a weak pack. Someone took the rare, which makes sense. Gone Missing is okay. I guess I'm going to play this kind of in a disciplined way here and take the land, even though the land is hardly the most powerful card ever. Expose Evil, not terrible, and like I already said, Gone Missing, not too bad either. And you could make a case for any of these three creatures, I think, but... Okay, Ghost Chip, that's a pretty good card. Scion of the Ur-Dragon, I don't really think I want my payoff for being 5 colors to be a 4/4 flyer. 3 mana 3/2 flyer with Echo 3, and you can pump the toughness. Card is okay. Cards with Echo can be good. They're usually a little undercosted to make up for having to pay the cost twice. Wipe Away is not bad. I think it's just going to be a Ghost Chip for me. 4 mana 2/4 flyer is a solid body, and being able to regenerate it is pretty good. I think it's better than the Basalt, and I think that's the second best card. The Eddy and Wipe Away. This kind of effect... Oh, creature or land. Interesting. I was going to say this kind of effect is usually an instant nowadays, but they also usually can't target lands. But yeah, let's just take the ship. There's the old Cabal Torturer. Just a ton better than the average card from these old sets. There's also Narcissism here. Not something I like in general, but pretty decent card, I think, just turning any of your cards into combat tricks. I've actually been fairly disappointed by the Torturer. I think it's usually pretty good in Chaos, and this time around you have so many creatures from modern sets that it doesn't always kill something good. That said, I don't really think there's much of a case for anything else. This pack, Breakthrough, I don't think is amazing. Pay like 5 mana if you're Hellbent, like X is 4, and then you just discard 0. So maybe that's good enough. I guess I'll try it. I'm not in love with any of the other cards. We did just take a blue card, so... And now we potentially have something to ramp into it with, which could be nice. There's an Abzan Sky Captain as well. Pilgrim of the Fires is not a terrible body, but it is pretty expensive. The Thornwood Falls is not fixing we're interested in at this point. Rather just have like the 2 mana version of this, not the one with Delve. I don't really want to go into another color for ramp. I think I'm just going to take the Sky Captain here. It's not the most exciting card, but I want to play white if possible, and we're not locked into anything else. I did play Hypochondria the other day, and this card it didn't do anything spectacular other than prevent me from losing for an extraordinarily long amount of time. I don't know if I want Churning Eddy. I know in general this kind of effect is pretty strong. bounce a creature and a land for 4 mana, but I already have 2 4 mana plays here and a 5 mana play, and this thing is probably going to be expensive too. I think I should still take it. Just a little worried about how my curve's looking at this point. So yeah, let's just take the Eddy. Okay, nice Dawn Griff to lower the curve. Ooh, or a Geist of the Archives. I do like this card quite a bit. And right now we've got some expensive cards, so I think trying to go into the late game benefits us. Only problem with this pick is we do pass 2 solid white cards here, which is a pretty big signal. Yeah, I mean, oh well. Just going to take the better card and try not to worry about it. Stormcaller's Boon is kind of fun, I guess. Oh no, it's actually not. Cascading into Breakthrough? No thank you. But what else could we take from this? Brain Bite? Not the best card ever. There's Illusory Demon, or Illusory Demon, I don't remember how to pronounce that word. I think this card is probably awful. A lot of my creatures have flying anyway. I guess we'll take a Brain Bite. Oh well. I don't think any of those cards are spectacular for us. So now we can take either a Dawn Evangel or a Thirst for Meaning. This is pretty much 3 mana 2/3 vanilla, which it is a lot of the time even in Theros, I think. Here's an Amulet too. We might be interested in 3 mana 2/3 vanilla, sad as that is. I'm gonna get greedy, I think. Take this Thirst. Okay. So now we can pick up like a Moorland Drifter over the Furtive Homunculus. If we can discard a land to this maybe. We have instant land, then creature, and maybe sorcery. We might be able to get there on Delirium, we'll see. The old 5 mana 3/3. This card might not be awful for this deck, but we're going to need some ramp if we're going to play this card. I'm glad no one's in on the Scion plan. Could take Taro's Faithful now. I mentioned before that I already have a lot of expensive effects in this deck, but there's nothing else here, so sure. Loses protection from black. Perfect. I'll take a shield. All right. So we can take a Dissipate if we want to stay on theme here. Holding up Dissipate or Thirst is nice. There's a Stitched Drake, which is a really nicely sized creature. Not sure we'll have enough creatures to make this thing work, though. I think I should still take it, though. Yeah, I think it's actually fairly solid. Could wheel like a Forbidden Alchemy, which is not bad with this. Stromkirk Noble, definitely good, especially on turn 1, but not like unbeatable. Seems like a card that should be on some of the older cubes, by the way. As someone who's played a lot of mono red, I think this card would be good enough. But yeah, let's just take the Drake. Sorry, Dissipate, we're looking for creatures. Okay. So there's a Vidalcan Outlander, which I think we want to try to wheel. Well, maybe we should just pick it up. Don't love the Aura or Bonesaw. Gleam of Resistance is nice, but I don't think we're splashing anything here, so I guess I am just going to take this thing. Conflux now. The card for which the set is named. Yeah, let's just take this 2-drop. Protection is a stupid mechanic, and yeah, this is just a totally fine card. Alright. This might be the kind of deck where we Want to play the Serval on the wheel. I do not know how to say this word. And I think we're going to take the Volpakeet here and try to wheel this. I mean, there have to be 0 white players interested in this card for that to happen, but I mean, it's not the best card in general. Good couple removal spells here, Rock Slide and Ram Through. But I think this is fine. It's not really 3-drop, but wishful thinking. I'll put it there anyway. Man, excellent pack here. I would happily play like 4 of these cards, 5, maybe 6. Bonded Fetch, very nice. Whipspine Drake, very nice. Blade, Aven, Spirit, all cards I want. We should wheel one of them, at least. I think I want to take the Whipspine Drake because it works well in blue or white. Speculation's fun too. But yeah, I think this is the best creature for attacking. This is the best, like, power level wise probably, but yeah, I think we want this. If we get a 2-mana 3/1 in the deck, then the Stitched Drake gets a little better too, because the opponent effectively has to kill those a lot of the time. Hopefully we're not dropping too many frames here. So Ray of Revelation, fine sideboard card. Hapless Researcher, we have like 0 madness. Funeral Pyre, not particularly exciting. So yeah, just a random sideboard card. Some of these old packs, I think this is Judgment, just have like 0 playables. Ooh, Cephalid Looter. Not a bad card from an old pack. Oh my, there's a Wild Mongrel? I guess green is open in this direction, huh? Innocent Blood, very good. I think this is an Odyssey pack. Not sure about that one. This is Mystic Zealot, which is only good if you have Threshold. Yeah, we're going to take the Looter, but man, passing a couple excellent cards here. And we just said we don't have any madness stuff with the Hapless Researcher. Now we're picking up a Looter. That would be dealt to you. I don't love that. This card's okay, and it is a 2-drop. If this said to any target or to a creature, I would be all over this. We could still consider trying to splash the second ability, but we're pretty high on 3-drops right now, and this is really technically a 4-drop. I don't think we want to play this counterspell, even though it does look fun. So I think we're just going to take this random creature. Exalted is a pretty solid mechanic, and maybe the Shroud thing will come in handy. We'll see. So Heavy Mattock. I think you only want that card if you have a bunch of humans, and I think we have like 2. We have the Sorcerer, we have the Faithful. Yeah, I think that's it. The Inquisitor's okay. I don't think I'm in for an Artful Dodge, so yeah, let's just take the Inquisitor. Not sure it'll make the deck. There's a bunch of competition for the 4-drop slot. Maybe it makes it in over like a Faithful, but I don't think the Mattock is exciting enough. It's a little poorly costed. Hey, turn 2 Stormcrow, good to see you. And we got the Dissipate back. Nice. Really wanted that one on the wheel. Yeah, this deck is okay. There's nothing like super splashy about it, but just perfectly serviceable cards, I think. Passing the Selfless Cathar, not a card I think is good, but it is a combo with the Stitched Drake if you are really desperate to get a creature into the graveyard. I've always wondered how good Asha's Favor is. Don't think this is the deck for it. The Mechanist, 4-mana 2/2 flyer, or Bonesaw. Guess I'm more likely to get value out of this Bonesaw than the Mechanist or the Favor. Nice. We got the Serval back, and that's actually a card we wanted just to shore up our early game. And I think it's next pack. There's the busted pack from Time Spiral block with like 6 cards we would have been happy to take. Yeah, it was this one. And there's only one card that we're interested in after all that. This has wizard cycling, I think. We can look at wizards here really quickly. Or, whoops, okay, whatever. I did not mean to do that, but just as well. Researcher can hang out in the sideboard. Not interested in that. What do you do? This is kind of hilarious. I don't know if I'll play it. Whoops. What? I didn't get it? Oh, and we got a Battle Mage last pick. So the 4-drop slot is going to be even more crowded. That's what you're telling me. Wizard cycling Pog, pretty much, right? So there's Wall of Reverence here and a Cumberstone. I think both these cards are very nice. Not sure which one to take. They kind of do the same thing. I think I should take the stone because it's a little harder to interact with. I know the wall is good. I don't know exactly how good it is, though. I'm going to try the stone just because I feel like